Number 5. Excalibur from Soul Eater. Now you're probably thinking why I didn't put Black Star on this list. Well, I realized that Black Star is a character that develops more over time. Hell, even towards the anime, he becomes stronger, more independent, and not a sassy bitch. As for Excalibur, ugh. What is there to say about him? He's fucking annoying. Seriously, he says fool, 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 fool every freaking time. He wants you to follow his rules, which I think is mediocre and stupid, and God, he just wants you to follow his rules, he wants you to obey, and he just keeps on calling you fool. And he makes you answer all these stupid ass questions. That's why I fucking hated him. I mean, God, the first time I saw him when I was watching Soul Eater, I was like, alright, this dude looks cool, but then after a couple of seconds, what he says out of his mouth, I was like, oh my God, he is annoying. So, yeah, I hated Excalibur. I mean, I hated Black Star at first, but then an Excalibur came along and I was like, yeah, he's stupid as hell, so. Moving on. Number 4. Rei Miyamoto from High School of the Dead. Why did I put Rei on this list? She's your generic damsel in distress. She needs Takashi for help. And after the death of Hisashi, her boyfriend, she's all like, oh, Takashi, I fell in love with you again. I mean, seriously. God. And also, when people say she can fight, I mean, yes, she can fight in the anime, but she was so desperate around Takashi, she was needy, she was bitchy. I hated her character so freaking much. Now you're probably thinking, oh, why didn't you put Takagi on this list? She was a bitch too. Well, there was a reason why she was a bitch. Watch episode 12, I think. It's the episode where they're at her house. And it's understandable of why she's a bitch. So, yeah, Takagi is actually one of my favorite characters in High School of the Dead. So, but anyway, Rei is a bitch. If you didn't watch High School of the Dead yet, I'll have to warn you, it's filled with tons of fan service, even though I enjoyed the anime, but watch out, Rei is a needy little damsel in distress bitch, so, yeah. Moving on to number 3. Number 3. Sora. No, not that Sora. Yes, this Sora. Not Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Sora from Yosuga no Sora. Alright, I'm about to piss a lot of people off for what I'm about to say here, but Yosuga no Sora was fucking terrible. I don't know why people are calling it a masterpiece. If I were to recall one anime that was actually a masterpiece, it would probably be Elfen Lied. I loved Elfen Lied. And I could hear all the people in the comments saying, but Elfen Lied was a terrible anime! As I said before, I don't care. It's your opinion. I loved Elfen Lied. It was emotional, it was beautiful, and stuff like that. Anyway, about Yosuga no Sora, what I hate. The characters were annoying, the plot and the setting were stupid, but the music and animation were brilliant. But the characters and the plot were stupid. So if I had to pick one character that I hated from that anime, it would probably be Sora. I fucking hated her. She was annoying, she was a fucking little brat. She is in love with her blood-related brother, Haru, which is incest. She sends death threats to the people who are the nearest to Haru, because she just wants Haru to herself. I'm like, seriously, bitch, calm the fuck down, you got some issues. And you know, she said that to Haru that she'll be all alone if Haru got a relationship with another girl, but, you know, the bitch can go make herself some friends at school. Seriously. I have no words for this bitch, okay? I hated her. I fucking hated her. And this anime was fucking terrible. I don't care what everybody says. I didn't really think it was a masterpiece. I mean, the animation and music were extraordinary, but it was awful. Elfen Lied was better. I swear to God. Moving on. Number 2. Kyrie from Girls Bravo. Yuka plus Louise plus Sora equals you get this cunt. Alright, I fucking hated Kyrie. Girls Bravo was a funny anime, even though it had too much fan service. But I hated Kyrie, okay? First off, in the first episode, within the first minute, I fucking hated her. Why? She didn't even ask Yukinari to use his bathtub, and she abuses him for accidentally walking in on her naked. And when Yukinari is around other girls, or he sees them naked, she punches him and abuses him. And sometimes, she's nice to Yukinari. Seriously, this bitch has PMS or a split personality disorder, and that's why I hate Kyrie. She's my most hated character on Girls Bravo. Same thing goes with Fukuyama. He was a perverted douchebag, but Kyrie takes the place for number 2. I just hated her so much, and she was an annoyance. So let me recap before we reveal our number 1 most hated anime character. Starting off with number 10, Yuka. Number 9, Nina. Number 8, Yuki. Number 7, Eloise. Number 6, Louise. Number 5, Excalibur. Number 4, Ray. Number 3, Sora. Number 2, Kyrie. Number 1. Hear the music in the background, ladies and gentlemen? You probably already guessed what anime it's from. Well, number 1 isn't a character. More like characters. From a shit-tacular anime of one of the worst I've ever watched. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you number 1. Every character from School Days. The anime was so fucking terrible and stupid as hell. The characters are the main thing of why I fucking hated this anime. Most likely, Makoto. I fucking hate this arrogant prick. He sleeps with like 7 other girls in the school, and he already has a girlfriend. That's fucked up. The only thing that was good about this anime was the last episode of where Makoto gets killed. Thank God that fucker was killed. Oh, but that's not all. I fucking hated Sekai because she was such a desperate bitch, and she was needy. Kotonoha was just emo, and she just didn't even do shit that much. I just hated this anime. Don't watch it. It is awful. I watched like the first couple of episodes, and I fucking hated it. Crappy anime, crappy development of characters, worse than Yusiganasaur, and worse than Deers. Ugh. Well, that's my top 10 list, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be doing more soon. So, see you guys later. This has been AGU, now signing off.